what we saw during the regular season. Down 3-1. We go back to Boston. I think we're going to get this game 3-2. Give the Bruins a lot of confidence going back to Carolina. In that game, anything can happen. If the Bruins can get out of Boston and Carolina with 2 straight wins, then it's going to make for a heck of a Thursday night at the Garden in Boston for a Game 7. For
Well, here's Wheeler going on a tremendous rush. A saver rebound, score! Blake Wheeler on the short.
we did it. We did it. We came back and tied the series up. As you saw, that video was from when I was in a very depressed mood after Game 4 in Carolina, when the Bruins officially went down 3-1. Now it is 3-3, and I gotta be honest, although I did sound like things weren't really looking up for us in that last video, I never lost faith in this team. Like I said, I made some pretty good valid points as to why I didn't think this series was even close to being over. I'm not going to go over them again. Feel free to watch that video when we're down 3-1. Now, I'm definitely going to have a lot of Carolina fans coming at me for this video, but this is really what I think happened. Game 1, obviously Bruins kicked Carolina's butt, as you remember. Game 2, Carolina comes right back and sticks it to us. Games 3 and 4 back down south in Carolina. Carolina does pretty much of the same. So we're down 3-1. Bruins playing some of their best hockey Game 1, and then just turn off the switch going from Game 2 to Game 4. And when that switch went off, Carolina turned their switch on. Now, as you see, Bruins go back to Boston for Game 5, and the switch goes back on. And the Bruins play like the team that we know, one of the best teams, if not the best team in the NHL, a better team than their opponent in the Carolina Hurricanes. And I think what Game 5 showed us was that when the Bruins are on their A game, whether or not Carolina's playing good or bad, is a much better team than the Carolina Hurricanes. I think Carolina took advantage and did a great job of doing so, taking advantage when their backs are up against the wall and they're in a do-or-die situation. They come out with flying colors, playing like the Boston Bruins team of this season that we know and love. So Bruins win that one. The final score 4-0 in Boston, and then they come into make the series 3-2, and they come back to Carolina. They go back to Carolina, and for the most part kept the crowd out of it. Had the offense going once again. Tim Thomas letting up 2 goals, although take out those 2 goals, an outstanding game once again for my opinion, our season's MVP, and a lot of Bruins fans are going to agree with me. Bruins win this one by a final score of 4-2, and we're gonna live till Thursday, as it'll be Game 7. Both teams, in the Hurricanes and Bruins, will be fighting for their playoff lives and fighting for a chance going to the next round and take on the Washington Capitals or the Pittsburgh Penguins. Who will it be? I think it's going to be the Capitals. I can't see Pittsburgh beating a talented team as Washington in Washington's backyard. Although anything can happen in that series. They're going to Game 7 as well. So, like I said, I think Carolina took advantage of the Bruins when the Bruins obviously were not in their A game. And then Bruins put their backs up against the wall in a do-or-die situation. And they show that when they're on their A game, Carolina can't play with them. They just can't. And Carolina fans can argue, Bruins fans might argue too, that Carolina can skate with the Bruins. But as you've seen, obviously, in games 1, 5, and 6, when the Bruins were on their A game, Carolina can't match up to what the Bruins are bringing. offensively, defensively, and for the majority of the time they can't get past Tim Thomas, although Cam Ward is an outstanding goaltender. Whether he's letting up no goals, 1 goal, or 4 goals, he is an outstanding goaltender, and he makes some great saves to keep that Carolina team in the game. Game 7 is, like I mentioned, at the TD Bank North Garden in Boston. It's Thursday night, I believe 7:30. For us Bruins fans, it'll be on NESN. I don't know if it's on Versus. I didn't really check that. But I gotta be honest, Bruins fans and Carolina fans, I can't see the Bruins losing this game. You're going to have a TD Bank North Garden, which is going to be, in my opinion, most likely the loudest that place has been in its history, as the Garden, as the Fleet Center, as whatever you want to call it. It's going to be the loudest that place has ever been. This is really the first big game, Game 6 against Montreal. To get into a Game 7 was pretty big and pretty loud, but this Game 7, it's really the first, one of the most important games to be played in this building, because if you get the Bruins to the Eastern Conference Finals, a place which they have not been to in a while, quite some time, and us Bruins fans like to see it again. I don't see the Bruins losing, and I don't see this being a bite your nails 1-goal game to the end either. I see it being something like this. I see the Bruins putting up another 4 spot in that game, and I'll give Carolina another 2 goals. My bold prediction is the Bruins are going to win this game by a final score of 4-2. You're going to see Cam Ward make some great saves. You're going to see Tim Thomas make some even better saves. And you're going to see Zdeno Chara picking it up again. Ever since Game 4, he's been the Zdeno Chara that we've come to know and love. An unbelievable defensive presence, as well as Milan Lucic. So that's that. Sorry, I just got a lot of work to do tonight, and it's late, and that's why I am kind of tired, but trust me, I'm so pumped right now. 3-1. Got to rub it in all the haters' faces tomorrow at school, and all the people that I'm friends with who have bets going against the Bruins in favor of the Hurricanes this week. So let's see. Alan Jackson is playing a good time, and I hope all the Bruins fans have one tonight and tomorrow through Thursday, because Thursday night, whether we win or lose, I do not expect a loss, but us Bruins fans are going to have a good time. That is for sure. Alright, it's Matt in the Boston Bruins Show. Make sure you check out Andy Savage's vids. He'll give you a more statistical look at tonight's game, whether it's tonight or tomorrow. And it's Matt, Boston Bruins Show, repping the Beehive. You guys enjoy this one, because we're going to Game 7. And for all of you, if I don't make a vid before that, for all of you going to the game, even at home if you're going to a party or whatever, you guys need to make as much noise as possible, because we're going to get this team to the Eastern Conference Finals, alright? Thanks everyone subscribing and watching, and we'll see you later. You guys have a great week. See you Thursday.